Hello, everyone. I hope your day is going wonderful. Growing a new skill is always very exciting, but it is also fearful for most of us. And I say most of us because I have been there as well. I would be very scared to fail. I would be scared of the unknown. I would be scared that maybe I'm simply wasting my time and losing my energy with nonsense. But the thing is that you never know what you don't know. I always say this because I like to question every single thing that I have to deal with because there is no absolute truth. You need to search and to observe and to thoroughly have your ideas checked every single time you want to do something new. Every single time you want to start a new skill because there are many limiting beliefs that are holding you back. In my case, I have to tell you that I may have been the king and queen of fears and limiting beliefs because every single time that I would be needing to start something new, a new set of skills, for example, video and recording and broadcasting and being live, this is something I have never done before, and it was very challenging at first. And I had thousands of thoughts before. And I'm telling you this because I only want you to get inspired by my story and not do how I did because I kind of postponed things. I maybe took 3 or 4 months more before I started everything. That's how scared I was. I was obviously procrastinating, but it has nothing to do with that. It is the strongest type of fear of the unknown and fear of wasting my time. These two were the strongest for me. Okay, you know that I always tell you to ask yourself, why do you feel this? And I began asking myself, okay, I want to grow my business, I want a new set of skills, and that's that. I need to do this. Now let's see what's underneath it all. Okay, as I ask myself, why do I feel this? I began to go into this very poor mindset that I used to have in my early 20s when I would be afraid of rich people. I would believe that rich people are evil, that they have stolen the money, and obviously I couldn't be performing in a business that would be bringing me money because it means that I would become an evil bad person. I know it sounds like a fairy tale, but sometimes you may be extremely amazed, as I still am. I have got to tell you, I still am amazed about the limiting beliefs that I find even today, as our minds do not really distinguish fiction from reality. They do not know where to put this barrier between jokes and humor and real life, and that's why you get a lot of mixed conflicts most of the times. These limiting beliefs get to be born out of confusion, things not being very clear, a lot of mysticism. And after I realized that I had this fear of um, rich people, that I would become an evil person, there were several few other limiting beliefs. The magic question you need to ask yourself every single time you want to go to the very bottom of a limiting belief, a fear, an issue, a situation that you no longer want to have in your life, you need to go at the very bottom of it all, because until you go there and you get to rationalize everything, and once you do that, you may come across some funny beliefs. Trust me, you will have some fun as well. Until you do that, you will be continually chasing your tail. And I am telling you this because I was there. I would only go as deep as maybe solve one limiting belief now, maybe solve another one in 2 weeks, maybe another one in 2 days, but I wasn't consistent. I want you to not let yourself off the hook until you get everything thoroughly checked with your thoughts. And okay, I ask myself further, why do I feel like this? And I got into some thoughts from my childhood when I would hear my grandmother say that money is very scarce. You need to keep your hands, both your hands, on money or it's gone. And wow, this has been a very strong, impactful one for me because I would believe that, oh my God, if I make money, if I don't keep it very tight, if I don't keep it very close to me, I will lose it. And obviously, there was a conflict here. Money is not made for keeping, it's made for using, it's made for spending. Otherwise, it doesn't have any value. It's pure paper or plastic or metal. And as soon as I got to understand this as well, I felt more relaxed. I felt such an amazing detensioning in my entire body, in my entire mindset around money, around business, and around this new set of skills, filming and being live and broadcasting and being out here every single day. And you kind of feel if there's still something else. And obviously I had some more miniature limiting beliefs, like I cannot be successful because no one in my family has ever had their businesses, everyone was employed. Then I had another limiting belief: if I have money, people will resent me because I may be cocky. Blowing your mind. It was blowing my mind with every single limiting belief that I found, because there were so many. None of them made sense rationally, you can imagine, because once you get to understand consciously what you have been keeping in the back of your mind, what's preventing you from moving forward, and you realize it's actually nonsense, and you do want to have money and you do want to start a new set of skills, but these limiting beliefs are sabotaging yourself in such a strong way that you feel stuck and blocked. And I was there for, as I told you earlier, an extra 4 months, which I could have avoided if I would have continued to be very disciplined with me asking myself this very simple question. My fearless friends, it's actually easy. It's actually you deciding to really want to start a new set of skills, and then as you analyze the way that you're feeling, as you see how your body reacts, you get to understand that it's only a matter of a few limiting beliefs or a few extra, and you'll be right on track. And it took me a while until I got all of these limiting beliefs very clearly solved in my mind. I had quite a few. I grew up in a very mystic place in the village. My grandmother and my grandfather raised me, and it was very beautiful, and people were very religious. And I used to go to the church, and around church in Romania, we would have many beliefs. Maybe some of them were very strong limiting beliefs, like fear of God, fear of being punished by God. And in a way, as I grew up, I got some extra fears regarding my spiritual side and money, because let's face it, when we want to grow a skill, when we want to perform better in our business, in our job, we need to get these financial things solved. We need to get them out there. We need to verbalize them to get them consciously away from our mind, because otherwise you have no idea why you're not moving ahead. You have no idea why you want to start to grow a new skill. You maybe want to start to have your own live sessions, or maybe you want to be at your job the person that organizes the team building, or the one that gets the meetings done every Friday, but something's not right. You want to do this consciously, but something's preventing you, and that feeling is awful. I used to be tormented. This mental pain would be eating me alive, and I kind of waited. This was the old me. I had this habit of waiting and waiting until I could wait no more. I used to wait until I would quit, um, but I got sick to my stomach. I simply couldn't no more. I don't want you to go there. That's why I'm telling you this. I'm telling you my own experiences, because I did wrong. I didn't do things right. And the old me used to postpone things a lot, used to have this limiting belief that until things are really, really tough, there's no need to make any changes. Why change something that you are already surviving with? Well, that's the issue. You are only surviving, you are not living, you are not thriving, you are not becoming your very best. And once you ask yourself this question, why do I feel like this? Simply let your mind wander. Get a pen, get a piece of paper, and start rationalizing your fears and your limiting beliefs, and you will be simply blown away. You will be amazed of the results. Another great tool that you can use is the 7-step guide to permanently conquer your fears, which you can download for free on my website, roxanapopet.com. You will find all the details in the description, and I cannot wait for you to put this really simple exercise in practice, where you get to understand how easy it is to see fear from a different perspective. Let me know how this goes for you after you ask yourself this magical question: why do I feel like this? And I will see you tomorrow with another great live topic.